Did you know that if you are a human resources professional in a small shop of 20, 25 people, that you are subject to the National Labor Relations Act, which governs unions in the workplace, even though you are a non-union shop? Hello, I'm Jim Vigneau. I'm one of the instructors for the Human Resources Certificate Program here at Cal State Dominguez Hills. And in our courses, we take a look at these kinds of situations. What I was talking about is that under the National Labor Relations Act, or the NLRA, that you are subject to all of its provisions, even though your employees are not represented by a union. It affects all private employers, and therefore you need to know what the provisions of that act are. For example, the National Labor Relations Board has recently made a determination that employers cannot establish work rules that say employees cannot discuss their pay with other employees in the workplace. The National Labor Relations Act, which applies to all, says that employees have the right to bargain and to discuss wages, hours, and working conditions amongst themselves. That makes the NLRA subject to that kind of a situation that you may be in. You have to be able to understand not only the act, but the risk that you would incur by creating issues in the workplace, even without knowing that you're doing so, by creating such work rules as I've just described. Those become unfair labor practices, and you can be subject to federal action as a result of those kinds of violations. These are the types of things that we take a look at. They're very practical. They are focused on what you need to know and what you need to be able to do in the workplace as a human resources professional. So, in our program, that becomes a focus. This is just one small example of that. So, call 877-GO-HILLS, come onto the website, take a look at what we offer in the College of Extended Education. We'll help you work through just these kinds of issues.